Hi, my name is Marcello and today we're going to find out how to work out the rhythmical part of a song. We're going to take this melody that everybody knows and we're going to take out the rhythmical part of it, ignoring the notes, which is very useful for when you want to transcribe something that you hear into paper, or when you try to compose something and you want to write it down in musical notation. The first thing we do is to subdivide the pulse. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We're going to subdivide each pulse into 4 micropulses. Those micropulses are going to be 16 notes. So it's going to be because by subdividing those micropulses we can fit each hit of the melody into one of those micropulses. As we said, we are subdividing the pulses into 16th notes, also known as semiquavers. The board of our music is going to be this one, where you have all the pulses subdivided. We also need to point out that the chorus, which is the part that we are trying to work out, the chorus starts before the strong beats. So before the beginning of a bar, this is the bar we're going to be using. Obviously this is 4x4 like the majority of popular songs, and but doesn't start dun, start da da dun. So it starts before the beginning of the bar, and we call that an anacrusis in music. Anacrusis means that a melody starts before the strong beat, which is the first beat of every bar. We're going to try to work out the first beat of it. Da da da. We know that is going to extend these 2 notes. Let it be. I'm going to put an accent in each place in which the melody hits. Let it be. It doesn't hit here, but it hits here, and obviously at the beginning. Let it. So it goes da da da. So now we're going to work out the next part. So how long this is going to be lasting without a hit and the melody. Da 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 da. So this here doesn't have any hit on it. Okay, now let's start getting the hits of a melody here. Da 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 da. So this goes a hit here, a hit here. Here we have another hit. Let it be, let it be. So we have another long period without any hit on it. So we're going to go and hit these 3, which I think is where the melody is hitting. So it's going to be da 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 da, and here we have another hit. Da 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 ta. Oh, here we have another hit. Ta ta ta. Oh, ta ta tan ta tan tan ta. So it's a hit here. Tan. Another hit there. Another hit here. Ta 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 tan ta tan tan. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta. And here we have another hit. Tan ta tan. So here we are going to have a hit here. Tan ta tan. Another hit here. Tan 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 tan. And here and here. Tan ta tan ta tan tan. And the next hit comes here. Tan 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 ta tan tan. So tan 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 ta tan tan ta 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 ta. Okay, so after that there is no more hits in the melody. Now we're going to convert these accents into the equivalent of value of the notes. Here we have two 16 notes that can become 8 notes. Ta tan tan. And this whole thing is necessarily a quarter note. So, but there is no hit here, so we need to link these two notes together with the tie. Ta 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 ta. This one had to stay the same, but this one, I'm going to just transform this into a eighth note, and then this one into a quarter note, and then going. There's no hit here, so we need to link them both together. And then these three here, these two stay the same, but this one last 1, 2, 3, 4. I could put them all together, but that would make it very difficult to read, so I'm just gonna change this into an eighth note, this one into another eighth note, and then I'm going to link these two together like this. This one here, last two 16 notes, so we're just going to put them as a quaver like this, or was 8 notes, and then these two, this one is fine, but this one here, last two 16 notes, so that's gonna be an 8th note. This one is fine, but it's linked to this one. We're just gonna change this into a we have 8 here, so we can change this into a half note and link this to that because there is no hit here. And then we're going to take this one here and change it into 8th note. This one is fine, but this one is linked to the next one, and these two are the equivalent of an 8th note. This one is fine, but this one is linked to the next one, so we're just going to link it, and this is going to be an 8th note. And this one here has two 16th notes, so they become an 8th note. This one is fine, but this one here has two there, so we're going to make them the equivalent of an 8th note, and this one goes linked to the next one. And what do we have here? 4 entire set of 4 16 notes that are not having any hit on it, so we're just going to put that as a whole note. So I'm just going to make it simple like that. So we have the whole thing. Let's listen. Okay, so now we're just going to eliminate all the stresses, all the accents, and we have the rhythmical part of the melody done. If you want, then we can just start adding the notes.